Hi, I'm Penny the Angel.
Are you ready to be scared?
Hello, YouTube! This is Penny, the angelic sweetheart here, and welcome to the second episode of my brand new series called Frightful Fridays. And I also want to announce on here that Penny's Horror Tales is officially canceled. Yeah, it's officially canceled. I'm not going to continue that anymore since, I'm doing horror animatics now and I'm doing this, so there's not really any point. But hey, that's okay, because I'm doing this, right? Reacting to scary videos for you guys. So yeah. If you guys love scary things, then I advise you stick around and watch this video to the very end. And if you're very sensitive to scary things, then you can go ahead and click off. And keep all the mean comments to yourself. So, without further ado, let us begin the second episode of Frightful Friday, shall we? Alright, the first video that we're going to be watching / reacting to is called 7 Creepiest Things Caught on Security Cameras. This should be interesting. I guess maybe a lot of things were caught on security cameras that are creepy. But, yeah. And this video was uploaded by Factions. All credit goes to them or him. I don't even know if it's more than one person. And this was sent to me by my best friend Lego Gamer, not on Twitter, but on Discord. Since nobody else wants to help me. But that's okay. So, without further ado, let us go ahead and start, shall we?
Seven creepiest things caught on security cameras. In this video, Faction takes a look at 7 CCTV feeds. We feature some of the creepiest occurrences ever recorded on camera, including the paranormal and plenty of horrified humans. Get yourself prepared for poltergeist activity, unwelcome guests, and the alleged ghost of a small boy.
Okay.
In August 2017, while Brianna Hernandez and her husband were dining on an evening meal, the latter of the pair spotted something spooky meandering across their property's security cameras. First unnoticed by Brianna, her keen-eyed husband saw a floating figure. When interviewed, Brianna told reporters, quote, "As soon as I saw it, my hair stood up. I've never seen anything like that before." What her husband had spotted seemed to be a human form drifting across the family driveway close to the couple's cars. Speaking to reporters, Brianna stated, "You can see the movement of either arms or legs going with the body as it goes by." Judging from the footage, her description is pretty accurate. According to the testament of the couple, just before the pair moved into the home, they had spoken to a man who was familiar with the property. This man told the twosome that his uncle had passed away while living in a nearby property.
Really?
The couple believe that it may be this same man who they saw on CCTV. In the footage, the shape seems to be skipping playfully across the screen with its blazing bright white shape. Although some viewers have shown staunch skepticism, the footage does look pretty creepy. Since speaking to local reporters, the couple have remained quiet on any future developments, and the identity of the original white figure remains unknown. In August 2016, Reddit user named Fat and Depressed posted on the social media site to report that he had seen something sinister lurking outside of his home. The user had been utilizing a home security system named Vivint which remotely connects smartphones to home CCTV cameras in order to tell users that someone is visiting their property.
Smart.
Over the course of 3 days, Fat and Depressed reported having received 8 notifications of a person standing outside their
8?
home. Each notification occurred between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., setting the incidents right in the dead of the night. On the first 7 occasions, Fat and Depressed checked the live feed for activity but was unable to see anything. The user therefore assumed the problem to be a stray dog or, at worst, a prankster. On the 8th occasion, Fat and Depressed discovered something particularly petrifying, and the user took to Reddit to report his discovery. In the picture accompanying the post he shared, the visiting vision is shown in all its gruesome glory. The frightening figure's face is set in a grin with heavily darkened eyes. According to Fat and Depressed, this is the visitor who'd been lurking at his door. Having checked the timestamps for the 4 visits on this night, the user noticed something pretty strange. The uninvited guest had visited 3 times between 12:07 a.m. and 12:52 a.m., before then disappearing and re-emerging 3 hours later. Though
I am not gonna lie, that is creepy. That is pretty creepy. And it's kind of hard to see the grin, but oh my gosh. Is this some kind of sick joke? And this person is just standing outside the door for, like, no reason in wee hours of the night, like around midnight, and even wee hours in the morning. Just doing that. Oh my gosh, wow. Yeah, that is creepy. That is it's giving me chills on my spine. Anyway, let me rewind it just a little bit so I can, yeah. Okay, there we go.
and re-emerging 3 hours later. Though the user has yet to receive another visit from his unwelcome guest, the case remains an alarming enigma, and the mystery man's identity is yet to be revealed.
He's probably insane. So glad you didn't open the door for him. Oh, Chicago Reef.
In July 2016, Chicago woman Jordan Baranskas noticed that her purse had gone missing. Her boyfriend, Jack Makercher, assumed that she'd left it in a local restaurant, leading the pair into a minor argument. In an attempt to find it, the pair retraced their steps and perused the security camera footage to work out where they'd managed to misplace it. Rewinding to 3:30 a.m. on a Monday morning, they found something which cleared of them the blame, but terrified them both. The freaky footage showed a hooded intruder standing at the top of their staircase, watching over their home as the couple slept on the living room couch. The couple owned 2 dogs who were softly sleeping at their feet. The undeterred intruder moved so quietly that even the dogs were inexplicably unalarmed.
How?
It shows the man standing still on the stairs, while an episode of Mr. Robot plays on TV. Recalling the freaky footage, Baranskas told reporters he stood there for about 5 minutes the first time, then walked away, then came back and hovered over us again for another 5 minutes. The man is suspected to have carried out other neighborhood burglaries in the area. Other residents have posted images of the same man riding his bicycle, searching for properties to rob.
I don't understand. Dogs are supposed to have, like, a better sense of hearing than humans. Better senses. How did the dogs not hear him or smell him? I mean, hello? If the dog is familiar with the owner's scent, and yeah, you guys know where I'm getting at. If the dogs are familiar with the owner's scent, then how come they didn't catch the scent of a stranger in the house and go after him? That makes no sense to me. None whatsoever. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue this.
The creeped out couple told reporters that they typically lock all of their doors before heading to bed. On this occasion, they'd accidentally fallen asleep in front of the TV, leaving their property atypically unsecure. In the footage, the robber appears to leave the property only after the TV credits start rolling, seemingly indulging in a casual session of TV time. The fate of the thief nicknamed Creeper Ghost, remains unknown, and local detectives are investigating the case.
Okay. The creeper van. Okay.
In October 2017, mother of 3 Rochelle Haig posted CCTV footage on social media in order to alert other parents to a strange man in her neighborhood. The woman, from the UK city of Manchester, was sitting at home while her 3 children played on their garden trampoline. At around 2 p.m.,
Look at how freaking short that fence is. It's so easy to jump over that. I mean, no wonder that guy's around. I mean, hello, look at the freaking fence. It's not tall enough to protect you. It can easily jump it. Hello? Girl, I don't mean to tell you how to, protect yourself and your kids, but you need to get a higher and more secure fence, girl. Anyway, let's continue.
a mysterious man in a white van stopped in front of their home, allegedly offering donuts to lure the children into his vehicle. In the footage, the eldest child, 8-year-old Sadie, is seen taking her 6-year-old and 2-year-old siblings inside the home.
The toddler! Okay, she went back to get him, okay.
When their mother came out to confront the driver, he quickly sped away in order to avoid being caught. When speaking to reporters, Haig said, "It was absolutely scary to watch, but I'm so proud of my Sadie for acting fast in this footage." She also claimed, "When I approached this man, he acted weird and asked me if my kids wanted some donuts, then drove off." The incident is still under investigation, and the culprit is yet to be found.
Yeah, that girl. Give her a round of applause for that, seriously. The mother has taught her well, and she thought quickly, protected her younger siblings. And yeah, I said protected. I can't talk sometimes, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah. Bravo to the daughter and bravo to the mother for teaching them. Well, teaching her. But still going to teach the younger siblings in the future. But anyway, let's continue.
In a video posted on YouTube in 2009, a man named Joe Cummings shared CCTV footage captured in his kitchen. Joe set up cameras as he'd noticed food going missing.
Yeah, I remember this one. I remember this specific clip and everything, and yeah, I remember it. But I'm not gonna spoil too much for those who have not seen this yet. But yeah, let's continue.
From his home. In an attempt to solve the mystery, he tactically set up surveillance cameras around his Manhattan home and was alarmed by what he found. The unusual video shows a woman entering the man's kitchen via a small door close to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
The odd intruder gradually clambers down onto the floor by moving fixtures and fittings. She climbs down in an odd and eerie fashion.
Yeah, that is pretty freaky. Having somebody...
The weird woman then urinates in
Yeah.
Joe's sink before opening his
God.
fridge and taking a big gulp from a carton. She continues to steal and eat food while seemingly watching TV. Halfway through the footage, The woman abruptly scurries across the screen as Joe, woken from his sleep, wanders into the kitchen to take some food for himself.
How did they not notice her at first? Man, that's creepy, having somebody live in your house and you had no idea that they were there, and it was...
Upon his departure,
Yeah.
the mystery woman emerges back into the frame to help herself to more morsels and meals. She then leaves the kitchen via the same route she entered, climbing upon the table before making her eventual exit. In footage captured the following morning, Joe can be seen swigging from the same carton as his brash burglar. According to the uploader, the woman was homeless and had been living secretly in his apartment for at least a couple of weeks, residing in the cramped quarters from which she crawled out of. Once Cummings viewed the CCTV footage, he contacted police and the woman was arrested. In March 2018, Joe Cummings left an update on his video, claiming that he has additional lost footage of the woman, which he'll be releasing soon. A link to his channel is in the description. A UK antique store in Barnsley, South Yorkshire, has allegedly been experiencing phantom phenomena since 2014. The owner of the store has reportedly witnessed over 50 unexplainable events since taking charge of the business.
Really?
The incidents, which occur both by night and during the day, have included a bunch of hair-raising happenings and hauntings. In one incident, a rocking horse was recorded moving of its own accord before falling off a store shelf.
Ooh, I see it is moving. I also saw something else move. Oh.
The owner has attempted to recreate the motion himself, but has had no success. Other incidents have included framed photographs moving of their own volition and a cabinet seemingly exploding. Books, figurines, and skateboards have also been spotted moving unaided. In another incident, the 11-year-old daughter of the owner entered the basement before running out screaming in a state of panic. In an interview, the owner told reporters, "They do say that the mill owner who worked on the old mill in the 1800s died here. He hanged himself in the 1960s apparently, just 5 steps away from where we are right now." Some speculate that the haunted happenings may be the result of a poltergeist or dead children. Paranormal investigators tasked with exploring the ongoings concluded differently. They believe that the ghost of an unidentified homeless man has orchestrated the eerie events. Allegedly, this man, when alive, would routinely wander into the graveyard upon which the shop was built. However, the actual identity of this alleged man remains unknown, as does the origin of the horrifying happenings.
Yeah, that looks real to me.
New York illustrator Adam Ellis has been regularly updating his Twitter since August 2017 to report upon terrifying events occurring in his apartment. Allegedly haunted by a ghost he'd first seen in his dreams, he reportedly receives visits from the ghost of a young boy with a misshapen head. What makes this case most curious of all is that it currently is ongoing. The first time he saw the boy in a dream, Ellis had reportedly been suffering from sleep paralysis. He saw the child sitting in the rocking chair at the foot of his bed. The child's head reportedly had a large dent on one side. He then reported that the boy stood up and shambled towards him. Just as he was about to reach Ellis's bed, he awoke screaming. Ellis shared the vision he'd seen by drawing a picture of the alleged apparition and posting it online. In a later dream, Ellis encountered a girl in a library who asked him, "You've seen Dear David, haven't you?" The girl told Ellis that Dear David appears at midnight in the form of a small boy. According to this girl, David allows dreamers to ask 2 questions. If they ask a third, he kills them. Ellis's dreams continued in various forms before seemingly crossing over into reality. The dreams stopped for a while before Ellis moved into a new apartment. His cats then began exhibiting bizarre behavior, gathering at the front door at midnight for 4 consecutive nights. During this period, they would stare at the door as if something was on the other side. On one of these evenings, Ellis looked through the peephole and saw something move. His cats continued to demonstrate the same odd behavior. Ellis then took a photograph through the peephole. This photograph showed a shape lurking on the stairs outside of his apartment. In order to investigate further, Ellis used a sleeping app to see if he could pick up on any suspicious sounds. This app works by detecting noises made during the night. What he found was vague, but included static electric noises, along with strange snapping sounds. On another occasion, Ellis awoke as his whole house was shaking. His fear growing greater, Ellis bought a motion sensor camera for while he was away from his apartment. This camera caught footage of his cats behaving strangely, as if watching invisible beings move and meander through the apartment.
That one has only 3 legs. Oh my...
One of the videos showed a cat perched upon its hind legs and peering around the room.
You gotta listen to the animals, man.
Some other footage recorded a household decoration slipping and dropping from its place on the wall. Ellis's dreams began to reoccur and become more disturbing. In one dream, David clambered toward Ellis before coming face to face with him. In the dream, Ellis snapped some photographs. When awake, he then checked his camera and found what appeared to be images of David with his half-dented head.
Oh my God! That can't be real. That can't be real, man. Oh.
Ellis then took further creepy photographs, which clearly showed David sitting upright in the apartment. These images also showed him staring at the ceiling and standing over Ellis as he slept. The final picture of this sequence is an extreme close-up of David, showing only his hair and the top of his head. Ellis continues to update his Twitter with current ongoings. Most recently, he discovered small footprints in the snow outside of his apartment. Ellis recently had another dream in early January 2018 of David crashing down from the ceiling onto his chest. A photograph taken by Ellis shows David falling from the ceiling. As of January 2018, the updates continue. And there you have it. These were the creepiest security.
Honestly, I think maybe those might be fake, but at the same time it probably is real. I don't know, but that's creepy. And believe me when I say animals are more sensitive than humans to paranormal activity, and you got to listen to them. If something is wrong and you notice that they're acting strange, then maybe there is something definitely wrong with the house, or I don't know. But you got to listen to your pets. You got to pay attention to their behavior. Thank God his cats didn't get hurt in any way. Anyway, let's move on to the next video, shall we? Okay, this next video that we're going to be watching is called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. 1 through 6. And this was uploaded by What the fuck is the username? I already forgot the username. JNKO. Yeah. This video was uploaded by JNKO. This video was also sent to me by Lego Gamer, and apparently this has 6 parts, because it says 1 through 6. So, and it's also 30 minutes long, like 32 minutes. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So let's go ahead and watch this, shall we? Is this like clay animations, or what is this?
What's your favorite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just try to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face, walking along and smiling at me.
I don't see what you mean.
Cause you're not thinking creatively. So take a look at my hair. I use my hair to express myself.
That sounds really boring.
I use my hair to express myself. Now, when you stare at the clouds in the sky, don't you find it exciting?
No.
Come on, take another
Oh
look.
wait, I can see a hat. I can see a cat. I can see a man with a baseball bat. I can see a dog. I can see a frog. I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're getting the hang of it now, using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down. Here's another good tip of how to be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favorite colour.
Blue. Green.
Green is not a creative colour. There's one more thing that you need to know before you let your creativity flow. Listen to your heart, listen to the rain, listen to the voices in your brain. Come on guys, let's get creative!
Okay, so far this is not scary. What in the... What's going on?
Now let's all agree to never be creative again.
That was weird. But it's not over yet. Okay, I don't know what to say about this. I really don't. I can't look at it anymore, unfortunately, guys. I'm sorry, but, I remember my friend saying that this was gonna make you feel very unsettled and disturbed, and yes, I'm both unsettled and disturbed. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I can't look at it anymore. I just can't. Like... Yeah. So, I'm not gonna end this episode just yet. How about I just take a moment to watch another video that's actually scary? And thanks, Lego, for sending this to me, but I'd rather see something scary and not disturbing, if you don't mind, so let's go ahead and search for another, video that's like, you know, that's gonna scare you and not feel, oh, yeah, let's go, let's search for another video. Alright, now this third spooky, scary video and final video for this week that we're going to be reacting to is called I Had a Car Accident and Something Was Trying to Kill Me. And this was uploaded by Wancy Entertainment, and yes, I found this. Nobody sent this to me. Because yeah, again, I could not continue with the other parts of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, whatever it's called. I just couldn't do it anymore. So yes, I truly do apologize. So anyway, let's go ahead and watch this.
When I was 14 years old, we traveled to Jeddah for a few days. On our way back, it was just past midnight, and there were almost no cars around on both sides of the highway. My mom, dad, and I were chatting and laughing at each other. However, we just ran out of topics soon, and I decided to lie down in the back seat. At that moment, I heard a loud bang and passed out for a few seconds. When I got my senses back, I tried to sit up, but the car felt like a roller coaster, so I struggled a little. When I finally sat up, I grabbed the shoulders of both the driver and passenger seats. And then, looking out through my window, I realized that the car was on mid-air floating. When the car dropped, the front bumper dismantled and slid past the right windows of the car. What makes the matter worse, our car did not stop for us. It just started to run at a very high speed, and my dad and I freaked out due to the situation. My mom was insisting him to stop the car as soon as possible. I could see that he was trying, but the car wouldn't stop. Fortunately, we stopped at the fast lane of the highway, and there was a gas station on the other side of the road. We rushed out of the car and realized that our front left tire burst, and I could see that there was still no cars anywhere. The road was totally empty. My dad was bleeding from his nose injury due to his first hit on the steering wheel when the tire burst. When my mom went back to check to see if he was all right, I suddenly started to have an eerie feeling. At that very moment, I could feel that part of the illumination from the gas station seemed to get dimmer. Lifting my head, I scrutinized in the woods behind the gas station. And then, two dark, gigantic figures were standing there and staring at us.
Whoa!
I thought I was hallucinating,
What?
but those figures were literally standing there. Although I couldn't see their faces, I could surely see the silhouettes and those piercing eyes. Also, their sizes were absolutely abnormal.
Yeah,
I
no
stood there in
shit.
fear. I couldn't even think of calling out my mom, saying, "Look over there." Then those two figures slowly walked away to the woods and disappeared. After those things walked away into the dark, the brightness of the gas station seemed to be back to normal again. And then, the cars on the road started to pass on both sides of the highway. It was like a moment of nightmare. We finally called the police, and not long after, 3 police cars arrived. At first, the cops didn't seem to believe us when we reported our situation. But anyway, we were taken to the hospital and given treatment. The next day, a detective came to speak with us, saying that this part of the highway was known as a haunted road, and a lot of bizarre accidents have occurred, literally. The local government tried to investigate what was the reason, but it has never been solved until now. Since that day, my family never went on that highway. And a few years
Good.
later, that highway was shut down due to the rising number of fatalities.
Hmm. Pretty creepy stuff, I'm not gonna lie. 1C Entertainment has never failed to creep us out, and for that I am grateful, and all credit goes to 1C Entertainment. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this second episode of Frightful Fridays, and if you guys would love an episode 3, then send me the creepiest and scariest videos that you can find on the internet. And make sure that they are scary so they can scare me, because yeah, this girl is tough and she doesn't get scared 100% too easy. Well, 90% too easily. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Tweet me some videos that you want me to watch and that you feel is going to give me a good scare or make me feel uncomfortable. And I will be sure to add them to episode 3 next week. And follow my Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt, and follow my Twitch. I stream video games on there every once in a while. And I will see you all next Friday on Frightful Fridays. Stay spooky!